Hello.
Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Redridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erend's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Erend. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Erend, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
I wasn't impressed, Bonfire.
Hey, you're alive. I thought you were dead. Make way, make way.
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So you're alive. This we should celebrate. The drink's on me.
This guy reminds me of
We
John
need to
C.
talk
Reilly.
alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
I killed everyone.
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
We need to give him our focus so he can see and understand.
I need to find Olin.
Temporarily.
I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
Give yourself some time. You'll find your footing.
Not at the rate I've been drinking.
Then stop drinking.
And what would your sister have said about that?
I know, you're right. I should expect more of myself. She always did.
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay. Come on.
Look to me for help. My duty is to guard. I don't get involved in politics.
So many people here, all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
Drinking greater than thinking?
That girl. Is she a Nora?
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
Shut your mouth.
Vengeance for Ursa! How long will Avad hide in his palace? To lace blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa! How long will Avad hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Ambushed by
Not
Shadow
now.
Carja at the cleft. Her and her men.
Shadow
Oh, we got two sugar
Okay,
cubes
how are
on the
we gonna
compass.
get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
The corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn.
Let's go before we check out the rug, check out everything else. Nice place, man.
It looks like a picture of Olin's family.
Won't find better wares.
Whoa. Nope. Big stack of gold up there. Hang on. I was hoping that would lead down to. They're gold blocks, right? They don't look very goldy. Maybe bronze or something like that.
Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Expertly braced, reinforced. Could be a key or a lever. Or a stack of gold that weighs a absolute butt ton. Look out below.
Looks big and heavy. Could do a lot of damage if let's give it a little push.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
I love the shrug. Like,
Aren't you gonna see what's down there?
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm sober enough, all right? I don't need another lecture.
That's not what I meant. I was talking about what happened outside with the crowd.
I don't want to talk about that. We're here because of what you said about Olin, so do what you need to do.
Did Olin ever invite you in?
Nah. Closest I got was a doorstep to help him home after a night out. We drank a river that night, but I hold it well. Usually.
usually.
You said Olin has connections in the royal court. Does he know the Sun King personally?
No. He served the court as a scout sometimes and sold ancient trinkets to nobles, but he never had an audience with the king. If you're right and Olin's into something dark, Sun King Avad has nothing to do with it. I'd stake my life on that.
I'll look around.
That's what we came for.
Serve and they live. Disobey.
They have
and I
his
will
family.
open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family.
A map and a book. That's about it.
A map. The glyphs show places he visited. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted.
It's a lot of lore stuff around in the world.
There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances.
Hey, Womasa
and
Khan.
see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me?
Because I have the focus and not you.
I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
No, we'll be there. Is he going to fix the door? Okay, it's on the way. I've got these at the moment. Heaps of merchants too. Why is there so many merchants? They sell different stuff.
This place smells like nothing I've ever smelled.
He just has treasure boxes. Okay, you can get these boxes with lenses. Of which we have none. These ones are with shards. Hunter small game box with a luminous braiding. Tiny meat. Outlaw dark box. Okay, so this is where we can use the glasses. And we have a bunch of these. Let's see what's in an outlaw dark box.
Before.
Oh. These are all these ones we got from, I wonder what happens if we open a box and we can't carry the resources. Okay, it had a thing in it.
Is that some kind of spice?
Yeah, we are so close to a level. Okay, what else can we get? Slag shine box. Did I not buy the slag shine box?
Don't pass up these
Okay. So outlaw light box. I wonder if it's worth buying those or like doing that trade or just selling the glass.
Won't cost you a shard just to look. Come, take a look. I'll give you a good price.
Where's this? Behind us.
Won't find better wares.
See for yourself.
Who is that?
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family. Hi there, Outlander.
No friends or family.
Name's Vilgund. Did you come to the city looking for work? Oh, good shards. Enough to buy garb more becoming of your...
Okay, stop there if you want me to hear you out.
I only meant a well-molded woman such as you. I heard an interesting rumor about a Banuk camp. Tame machines, the rumor said. So I hired men to investigate. Just investigate, that's all. Those Banuk are canny, too.
Yeah, my eyes are up here. Yeah.
I paid up front. Well, half up front. I've had no word back.
So now you're hiring someone to find the last men you hired.
They're a sunk cost. This rumor's worth more to me.
So is there any more to the rumor about this camp?
The last bunch just wanted to know about the reward. You're a smart one. This camp isn't even big enough for a name up where the snow won't thaw. They say the Banuk there live alongside machines. Peaceful as you like. Keep them, use them, sing to them. If it's true, if we learned how they do it, think how valuable that would be to all the tribes.
When you say valuable,
You mean they'd pay you for it?
Girl, I'm not made of straw.
If I only had a brain.
What can you tell me about the Banuk?
A nice little Easter egg.
Women. Snow witches all. Cold eyes, cold... They choose to live up there in Ban-Ur, in the ice. Trying to have a conversation, it's like chipping them out of the stuff. They prefer machines for company. That's why I'm putting my shards on this rumor.
Then they might not want outsiders to know about this place.
Their mystic act. No care for possessions, for luxuries. Pile of slag. Those people bargain harder than the winter frost.
Are you some kind of merchant? You don't seem to have any wares.
More of an explorer.
But you send other people to do your exploring.
All right, more of an opportunist. Girl. Nora girl. Huntress. We live in a world of opportunities. Risky opportunities. But why should risk stand in the way of a lucrative prospect for the likes of me? All right. I'm more of a gambler.
What do you need, dude?
If I did look into your rumor...
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for it. It's on the edge of Banuk land, beneath the anvil of the moon. And you look like you know your way around the savage east. The east. If it's true they walk among machines without fear in this camp, well, you can't miss that, can you? Payment on return.
All right.
The main market is for commoners. I prefer the noble market myself.
I'm curious about all these merchants, though. 2 merchants. Get out of the way. Okay, all the merchants are down there. What do you sell? Small dirty resin chunks. Dirty large rusted bolts. What do I want? Dirty baskets.
I utterly refuse to buy from
Only the
Osman.
finest goods here. See for
You're
yourselves.
looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to the Banuk. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur. I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings. If you have any, I have valuables to trade for them.
You said the king named you an envoy to the Banuk?
Yes, I've been to Ben-Ur many times, and the Wirek chiefs trust me. I help them maintain diplomatic ties with Avad. Some say they're a mysterious people, but their ways make a lot of sense to me. All you have to do is be the best. Doesn't matter if you're born high or low, man or woman. They respect skill, not some fool notion of heritage.
I see the appeal.
I wish more Karja did. Anything they don't understand, they call backward or savage.
Tell me more about these Banuk figures.
Simple wood sculptures made by Arnak, a legendary hunter who was exiled from Ban-Ur for killing his chief. He left the figures near painted stones in places that reminded him of his homeland.
We've got one.
Later, his tribe declared him innocent. Now they see him as a kind of wandering hero and want those figures back. I do what I can to help him get them, including trade for them, if you have any. You ready? Let's trade then.
Treasure boxes. Okay. So you need pairs. Now, I've already taken these. Yeah, owned one. What if I sell them? If it gets taken off the map.
come on back if you find any Banuk goods.
Will do.
Excuse me, Outlander? I'm
Okay. Ah, specialty merchant? That merchant's got a hunting good. Okay. Mystery boxes, machine resources.
looking for Banuk artifacts.
I've got all the best goods here.
Alright, so we can just get lenses from here for a ton of scrap, man. Like, we don't get anywhere near that for the lenses. We're getting, like, a Glinthawk lens, we get 40 scrap if we sell it. And yet a Grazer lens, like a Watcher lens, 1,000 would cost us. You'd never buy from him.
Don't regret not stopping.
What did you want to talk about?
You were an outlander, no? An adventurer. I used to be one myself.
I took an arrow to the knee.
I admit, I miss the beguiling colors of the wilds. Speaking of which, I wonder if you've come across a very special kind of flower. It's made of metal, like a machine.
I have.
Other blossoms grow around them in amazing patterns. These gleaming beauties are very much in demand among my clients. If you bring me some, I have valuables to trade for them.
You said you were an adventurer.
Just so. The nobles of Meridian crave flowers for their balconies and gardens. So out I went, with bow and spear. I made my name by searching the wilds for the wildest blossoms. No bandit nor machine could keep me from those precious petals.
So what happened?
Love happened, my sweet. My paramour frets too much when I venture out. So now I collect flowers for those without such bonds.
Is it worth it? Being restrained like that?
Of course. Freedom is sweet, but the embrace of my beautiful Theradine is sweeter still.
Plus, you know, getting tied up has its perks.
These metal flowers, what are they exactly?
No one knows, but some say they began sprouting 20 years ago when the machines started to go mad. Perhaps they grow from the tears of the sun, for he has many faces, does he not? Wrathful one day, cool and patient the next. Perhaps he weeps for our suffering when his anger breaks. Ah, let us haggle over this beautiful bounty.
Okay. Khadiv's reward box 1 for flowers mark 1. Okay, I need all 10 of them.
Till we meet again, my noble Nora. Could you spare a moment to speak of the finer thing?
Okay, so who else do we have? This one?
Places to be?
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
That guy was just selling. Yeah, he's the mystery box dude. Outlaw dark box. I wonder if we could do anything else with these. Desert glass. Let's buy another one. And then check. Can desert glass get used for anything else? Just for merchants. We got a rock bundle. Okay, we're probably better off just selling those for scrap. If we can get rocks out of it, it's a gamble.
Fine goods for a fair price. Check out these wares.
All right. What did you want to discuss?
You're an outlander, which is good. But a Nora, which might be bad. Do you fear the ruins of the old ones like many in your tribe?
Nope.
No, although some can be dangerous.
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found strange vessels,
He wants the
emblazoned with
cups.
symbols of the old ones? They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends. If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4, I will gladly trade what I have for them.
So you're interested in the old ones?
More than interested. I study every ancient artifact I can get my hands on. But years of study have made me too comfortable at my desk. I can't even bear the sun, if the truth be known. I don't know how I'll manage to take a partner. My family presses me for an heir.
Don't look at me.
Oh, no, I'm not looking. In fact, my father already has someone he wants me to wed. She doesn't interest me. I wish I had a brother to carry this burden. I would rather be left to my precious little vessels.
What sort of ritual were these vessels made for?
I'm convinced they were used in conjunction with each other in sets. Some people believe they were used for tea ceremonies.
You can buy them. I
Others
can't
think
afford
they
them,
held
though.
sacred essences and oils for worship. But I believe they were used for the solemn custom of shaving one's beard. One for water, one for lotion, and so on. Each fluid in its special vessel, majestically applied to the face at each stage of the rite. It must have been breathtaking. But which vessel was used for which? I have to know. I have to continue my research.
Are you sure people didn't just drink out of them?
Drink? Out of such finely crafted earthenware? Don't be ridiculous. Yes, trade quickly. I have work to do.
Okay, so they're the ones that are in the sets in the...
I will leave you to the
in
hunt.
the notebook.
Be sure to delve into the ruins. Rugged, well-traveled.
You'll regret not stopping.
Yeah,
When you're in the thick of it.
I would like to talk to you.
These aren't good. These aren't good.
No, you already did.
Necessity. Don't pass up these goods.
Some card, you bastard, told me. You there! Can you help me?
Maybe.
Just a moment of your time, please.
What do you need, dude?
You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
No, we'll look into it.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
Okay.
Come take a look.
He said go speak to his steward. Where's your steward? Steward? Are you Stewart?
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see. Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching a sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
What are these errands? Side quests. Yeah. Crab scene's just here as well.
Cost you a shard just to look. Won't cost you a shard just to look.
Drops of blood leading away.
Buy what you need. Leave the...
It's a bit.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
Do we have anyone else to speak to? No, but there is a quest giver there.
The Oseram family next door keeps me up all night
More
with their
blood.
bickering.
I'm still on the trail.
Let me through. I want to go speak to this person. Wait. Where is that person? I guess we won't be speaking to them.
I'll give you a good price.
Meridian is the greatest of all cities.
Still more blood. The thief got
Would you
cut.
like to buy something today?
Trail ends here. But someone must have seen the thief.
Buy what you need, leave the rest. Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
I don't care if you think it's superstition. Redmaw has crushed all who...
You'll like what Buy what you need, leave the rest.
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
Sure as the sun's rising, the Oseram want Meridian for themselves.
Nice and bright out.
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward. No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by.
I prefer the noble market myself.
Kids. Oh, there you go.
Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah, almost crashed into me too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
So he's dumped
The
it.
thief must have ditched the sword.
Can make a few trinkets and
But
toys.
where?
So what?
Maybe he had
We still
help.
need a Karja hand to guide him.
That merchant stall would have been a
Peaceful day.
convenient drop-off.
Why do we sit here and do nothing about the card?
An old bait and switch, eh?
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
A lively week.
Don't pass up these goods. Won't cost you a shard just to look.
Won't find better wares.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
I haven't had a break in ages. Would you like to buy something today?
Those damn Oseram tailors are putting me out of business.
Is she
It
lying?
looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen.
Maybe.
You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right.
Just gotta.
I'll check out the
just gotta let her
watermill.
know. Stick that jab in there.
Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
This looks amazing.
That must be the spire. It's huge.
Oh, there's more quests. Alright, I'm gonna go pick up this side quest first.
You're well.
If I can find the person who's got it.
If we teach the cards enough.
Where are you?
Sun King of Oz
Up.
speak outside the palace. An intelligent
Fine.
man.
You'll
The
regret
noonday
not
sun.
stopping.
Check out these wares.
Only the finest goods.
That's Olin's place.
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
These aren't goods. They're necessities.
How do we get up? I thought we were up at one stage.
Wheel turning all day. By the forge, I believe I've earned a drink or two.
I took a left. Then a right. Ugh.
On the outside somewhere.
Won't cost you a sword just
Hope the sun shines in your
You'll
Oh,
regret
there's
not
stairs
stopping
there.
when you're in the
Buy
thick of
what
it.
you need, leave the rest.
I'll support a Karja merchant
Don't
over an
pass up
Oseram
these
any
goods.
Huh.
day.
That's not
Would you like to
helpful.
buy something today? Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
You there, Outlander? Do you have relics to trade?
I do not. We've already spoken.
Making up
Be
for his
quiet.
tyrant father.
Won't find better wares.
There we go.
Only the finest goods.
You're Nora. I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this.
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Karja rituals to Karja stone. But there are obstacles. And while Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffered no heathen. This Utaro lost her companion on the edge of the jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. A shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb, a call to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Glint hawks perch there, drawn to the spire's shining.
So clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No, but it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope, like a new sunrise.
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a red robe was an aspiration. I aspired. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Karja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Sounds like the Nora.
Huh. Maybe the Karja and Nora aren't so different.
Yep. Great minds, eh?
You're disappointed with the Sun Priests, but you still wanted to be one?
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brother's voice echoing in its arches. Even he couldn't turn me away, and how he tried, in the end. He said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnabar. Now they are stained in blood.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the glare of a new sun. And so we are left to wear their sins. For me, at least, they hang heavy.
Your brother was wise.
Where is your brother now?
He waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope. He spoke out against the sacrifices. For a priest to question the Sun King's will, his punishment was worst of all.
You lost someone you loved too. I'm sorry.
No, not lost. When I took on these robes, I found his memory.
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.
Honor the fallen. Okay. I'm going to head out to this. Oh, what's this?
How are we not attacking Sunfall this very moment?
Book the Sun Faith. There's so much stuff. How's that game progression looking? 27%. Wow, we got a lot of stuff to do still.
Just what we need. An outlander wandering about.
You shut your mouth. You gonna let us use the elevator? Looks like it. Oh, we gotta save. Should definitely do that. Not that one. Quickly.
It's not what I imagined when I was a boy.
Oh, I missed it. Is it? One up? Are we opening? Free fruit? I'm starting to think we don't get to use the elevator.
Every other town or village pales in comparison to Meridian.
Oh, there it is. It's a lever, yeah.
Hot as a forest fire.
That was a bit dangerous to be in here, right? Jerks the wrong way and then all of a sudden you're impaled. Yeah, she hasn't learnt that the bikini plate mail offers the greatest defense.
Watch out for the Oseram merchant. They'll as soon cheat you as look at you. Find better wares.
As is tradition in most MMOs.
Here. See for yourself.
It's because it's a single player game. I think that's why she hasn't learnt that yet.
These aren't goods, they're necessities.
My family might still be alive, and you're going to stand here and do nothing?
He's like, yep. Yeah, I'll listen to you.
Tell me what happened to your family. Maybe I can help.
By the sun, I fear they are all dead by now. I barely escaped alive. Machines. Vicious machines attacked my family's estate. Father sent me to get help.
What kind of machines? Where did they come from?
A Ravager. By the sun, how it cut down those guards, and a pack of watchers came with it. The Sun King warned us that he could no longer protect freeholds beyond the valley, but Father never saw this coming.
Tell me more about the estate.
My father owns a dozen quarries, and he's put his spoils into the estate. Fine tapestries, custom woodwork, silver fixtures.
But what about the people there?
Of course. Their lives are all that matter. My father and sister, plus a dozen guards and servants. I hope they survived.
I'll see what I can do about the estate.
You will? Oh, thank you. Oh, please, be careful. Those machines are deadly.
Fatal inheritance. Wow. One more to get.
Really won't find better wares. You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
I will not regret nothing.
When you're in the thick of it.
Check out these wares. I know how to put them to use. They're always...
Okay, weapons. Oh, you got everything.
Take a look at these wares.
Oh, I wanted to actually get a thing. But I want the... Let me just get a basic one for now. Close range bolt gun fires multiple projectiles with each shot. It's best used when accuracy is not as important as landing multiple hits. Looking at a rope caster. Warbow has electrical ammo. That one has some other ammo. Oh man, 375. We need 2,000 to buy the golden fast travel. Maybe we get that first and then get the rope caster later.
Only the finest goods here.
Don't pass up
You'll
these
like
metal bot here. Good
Take a
prices,
look at these
fair
wares.
prices.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Fairest prices for machine parts under the mesa. No tithes to the Sun Court. Not like those greedy snarls upside.
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's not interested in. As I was saying, no better offer for snap-maw lenses. I'd give my oath on it.
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize on behalf of my partner. Silent partner.
Silent partner?
If the sun would only grant my prayers. Never mind snap-maw lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long-leg lens, though, you'd be well rewarded for.
So which...
Everything's super expensive,
no market
yeah.
for a snap-maw lens is good, strong stuff. You can hammer it into anything.
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor? This is Meridian. We have culture.
I know culture. Just the other day I was watching the hunting trials.
Oh, great sun, lend me the strength of midday.
The sun's baked your head if you think we'll shift long-leg lenses at a time like this.
Hello?
I've told you as many times as the spire is tall, craft and artisanship is who we are.
Craft doesn't win a war or keep the machines from your farms. What you need is good, old-fashioned, plain...
Oh, yes. Old-fashioned, plain hammered work. If ever something glittered, you'd throw it back.
If Karja had built that elevator, they would have stopped at a good-looking shaft.
All those years of delving, and you never found a sense of humor.
Enough!
Well?
They're a blunt people, the Nora.
Why do you two even work together if you can't agree on anything?
It's a symbolic gesture.
No tithes to the Sun Court, like I said in the beginning, Renine.
Just tell me which part you want.
A long-leg lens.
A snap-maw lens.
Fine. I can see that you're busy.
Wait. You drove her off. Snap-maw lens. What do you say?
I drove her off? That's rich. Listen, Huntress. Long-leg lens.
Hunters, scroungers, bring us your metal.
Scroungers?
Wait, we got a
What
quest
kind
for
of
this?
brutes are you...
What did they actually decide they wanted? One of each.
trying to attract?
And you a sight.
We were agreed. I do the calling, you do the counting.
I would not say agreed.
I don't complain about your counting.
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
That's...
For yourself. Fine goods for a fair price. Would you like to buy something today? You'll like what I have for sale. I promise. Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
Alright, this one is the watermill.
Didn't sleep too well last night, so it's good to just take a breather.
Alright, dude. Tell us what the deal is.
I was told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose you want answers. Well, it's not complicated. We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money to help the needy at Sunfall.
You mean you steal?
If you want to call it that. From hogs who've had their turn at the trough for generations.
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them, of wealth and contentment, while people beneath him suffer.
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
Not the bastards in the fortress. We use the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside get to eat, or bandage their wounds. They only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know. My wife was chained up with a bunch of servants and herded with them. They starved to death, still bound together.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I haven't sold it yet.
What do you expect me to do now? Walk away?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner Nassan disappeared near the branded shore. He was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire shipment of food. If you found that, you'd be helping a lot of people.
I'll consider it. But only if you return the sword to Ravon.
I knew you were gonna say that. Fine, I'll return the damn blade.
Good.
Nassan was supposed to meet his contact at an old campfire on the fork near the branded shore. Start looking there. But be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots of Shadow Karja. And not the needy kind, but they're tormentors.
There's a guard under the last king. Far cry from those days.
Go to the fork in the road. That's ages away. We could do something like that. Yeah, let's do this instead. Oh, there's a snapjaw lens. Okay. It's pretty close.
That'll help.
Do we have anything on the way? No. Uh-oh.
This must be Ronamon's family estate.
There's a watcher.
I'd have to ditch something.
I think we should. Turkey skin's pretty valuable. I need a like a home crate or a. Oh man, did I buy that rope caster? What's a level 20 Ravager?
Keep this quiet.
I think we can take it. Boar. Weak to fire. Strength shock. Yeah, I don't know what is more valuable though. I'd rather just sell it. Where's the watcher?
It'd be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
He found me.
This must be Ronamon's family estate.
I need to grab the other watcher. Somehow.
Shadows are getting long.
We should be able to get him. Okay, if we control this one, and then hopefully take out the other one. Get a stealth hit on it and a crit, and then fire arrow at it repeatedly. He's he's not gonna be helping us much. I think that would have been like just getting the fire going before.
This must be Ronimon's family estate.
Instead of trying to get a sneaky pool, would have been better. The on-fire effect does look really cool, yeah. Nothing to see here. Settle down. Hey, Crit, how you doing, man? Yeah, sneak attack was good damage. You guys bugged out? You coming?
Go away.
Hi, back from the wedding. Was it good? He bugged out. It's got to be bugged out, right? Why game? Yeah, he shouldn't be stopping and changing to this, and he's got no symbols. Okay. I'm pretty sure if I'd whistled him while he was yellow-eyed, we would have been in trouble, but since he swapped for a second there. Come on, man. Shot the other thing. What happened in the story here roughly? We're an orphan. We had to fight to prove ourselves. Someone else attempted to kill us, and now we're chasing after them to get answers. There's also machines. And I'm thinking about going back and getting a rope caster. Maybe just kill both of them? Why? If it takes 2 hits and lets me shoot the other one, it's not about it doing damage. It's not a DPS meter, right? It was, the idea was it takes hits. That's a great help. Where's that weapon merchant? Maybe. Level doesn't really seem to mean much. And you get another skill point, which is good. I have no stealthy grass here. Oh man, there's one right there. Oh. There's a merchant there.
Scrabbling a bit.
Oh, there's a road. You can just take the road.
Calm, calm.
Oh, traps. I seem to have gone around this mountain without working out how to get up it. Yeah. But need to get up the mountain. Unless it's in the mountain, but still, I didn't see a way of doing that either. This, it's not a spot I'm getting there.
Now they're hunting me.
Who's hunting us? Come on. No.
The branches can cut like claws.
I'm kind of... Nope. Huh. Hello. Oh, look, you got weapons. That's convenient. Now I have less money. Aww. Now, at the moment, foxes and boar are our highest priority.
can't spare.
Okay, we have 2 skill points. We're going for... I was looking for quiet sprint. I almost want to look at, like... combat overrides. Oh... Any ropey ones? Double shot and triple shot. Double shot could be good for
Gotta wait.
once things are tied down. Might be one to go for. Alright, so if we can head back there now, I guess. Have a crack at this. Which means I want to go